Hi everyone. This is the session 2 how to download what do you call Android Studio, how to install, how to create a basic application. Just I'm going to show that. Just open the browser. I'm using that Google Chrome. In that, just search for Android Studio. Android Studio. Most of the people going for Windows only. Just I'm going to take that. Here there is an option like download and install Android Studio. So there is a thing. Just click on this Android Studio app tools and developers. There you will find one option kind of download Android Studio. This is the recent version. This is the fresh recent version. Hedgehog. So just click on this. When you click on this, it will ask you to take what do you call license agreement. Just when you click on this, it will start downloading. So we can also see the download process here in this. This is the download process is there. Okay. Now in this, you can check it out. It will take 14 based on the internet speed. It will take you the time. So it is taking 9 minutes. There is an option, download option. You will find this Android Studio 2023 1.1.26 Windows. Just right click and run with an administrator. So it will take some time to load it. What are the components going to download? What are the components going to install? That install setup process is keep on going. Yeah, here it will be started, right? Just click on next. Here this is the very much important thing. If you are not selecting this virtual device, Android virtual device, at the time of running, it will take some trouble to show that virtual environment. So that just select it. Don't deselect, select it. Okay. And click on next. But it will take some time. Now 3.6 GB space is required if you want to install that Android virtual device. If you deselect it, space will be reduced by 1 GB. But this is most important for application development. Just click on this and go to next and go to next and go to next. Okay. Okay. Now here that will be selected automatically Android Studio. Okay. Like this, just click on install. It will start installation process. Okay. Once it's successfully extracted all the jar files, then what will happen? It will be taken to it will take some time after successful installation of 100% for all the jars. So it will take you to okay, just click on next. It is successfully installed, but there are so many configurations will be done. Just click on finish. Automatically start. It will start Android Studio. If you don't want to start immediately, just uncheck it. If you want to start immediately, just check it, be like that, and click on finish, so that studio will be open and it will take that basic configuration. What are the basic configuration is there, that will be taken up. This is, yeah, so this is the basic thing will be available for us. Just click on the new project. Here you will understand what happens there. Now when I am taking that, just go to next. Here we should give something called that my application. So just be, otherwise be like this, be with that same thing. Okay, the same with the same name in lower cases, it will be added as the application name. Here also the same name what we are given, that is the saved into that location where it is in that user location. In SNA it is the username I given as a login user, and Android Studio projects and my application. Now here we should select Java. Okay, these are the different versions of Android applications where once we are developing application, which type of devices will be supported your application. That will be default, it will be selected. This is what Java Android 7.0 API 24 Java 7, Android 7.0 is supporting for this. If you go to lower versions of it, higher versions, the number of devices, supported devices are reduced. If you go for something like this one, 32, 34, so only less than 1% of devices are working. So if you are taking like this, only 22 devices. Otherwise, if you go like this, Jelly Bean, KitKat Wear, Lollipop 5.1, something like Marshmallow and Nugget. This is the, if you are taking the lower versions, most of the devices are using, 100% devices are using this same API files, API 19 version, they are using Android 4.4. So better to go for this one, standard one, and just I am finishing it. When I am finishing it, it will create a Gradle file. So once the application has been created, that Gradle file is showing the external libraries, and it will create some Gradle file. All setups will be, some libraries will be installed which are required for this project. Okay, so it is downloading, right? Let it download. If you are stopping in between these two things, your project will not work properly. So just wait for the finishing of it. This project, my project, Gradle project, must be extracted and installed to that. This depends on your internet speed, so don't disturb it. Okay, once you are successfully completed, at left side below Android, you will find two type of directories. One is app directory, another one is Gradle library directory will be there. Okay, there some kind of subdirectories as well as files are there. We need to work with that file. Okay, so this installation and this, for every new project you are creating, the same process will be done, because for every new project there should be some Gradle project, some libraries, what are the various things are required for that. Okay, almost it is going to finish within seconds. How do you identify if you are not showing like this? Here the status bar will be displayed there. So here, yes, once it is finished, left side some kind of file structure will be displayed. If it is not displaying, just keep on downloading still. Once the project has been created, it won't take much time to do that. First, this is required. Yes, it is synchronizing. Will be finished with soon. Yes, now Gradle file is importing everything to prepare the file structure. First, we need to ready with the configuration. Once you know the proper configuration, then we can run the applications in a proper manner. Right. To create a small application, all these things are required. Because we are not hard coding, just what are the different things are there, simply we are taking out. For that reason, here I have fast internet, so that it is taking this much time. When you are using for low speed internets, it will take much time. Yes. So entire, it is matched 44.76 MB. So it is entirely, it is downloaded like this. You can see that. So what are the various files are there? Once you are downloaded all the file, the Gradle file will be prepared. Something. If anything happen, a kind of internet problems and different other things are there, you will get stopped working some of the files which are not properly installing into them. So doing all things in direct session, it will take much time. So we have selected a virtual device, right? So those models also will be downloaded. They are available for us to project anything. Scanning for indexes. Yes, it is successfully installed everything. It is indexing each and every file there. Okay, now successfully installed. We are able to see everything there. Now see, as I told, this is app directory and this is Gradle scripts directory. These are the Gradle scripts which are required to run the application. Like that's my application. That is KTS Kotlin libraries are there. Here project properties. You can go for, sometimes you may go to project properties and fix that properties side. And one more thing is wrapper properties. What are the wrapper class we are using? Distribution based, zip stores, what are the things? That is the high level application, we will use it. These are local properties. Means where that SDK is installed. SDK is installed in C drive, users directory, in that SNIT subdirectory, in that app data and locals and Android SDK. So these are the subdirectories. In this path we have installed the SDK directory. We are saying that if you are installing SDK somewhere, so that we can change this path and assign to that. And setting Gradle's properties. Here if you want to change anything kind of thing, Maven Central and Google, Gradle plugin portals, what are the different things here. The root project name is my application. This is the my application what we are given, that is showing that. If you want to change anything, we can change it here. Okay, now we'll come back to that. Now here just I'm closing all these files which are opened in from the Gradle scripts. Now default these two files are available. Suppose by mistake you are closed it. Assume that you are closed it. But where we need to open that file, that is also important, right? Just expand the app. We seen all the files which are in the Gradle. Now here I'm going to take the app files. There are 3 different directories are being created. One is manifest files, another one is Java, and this what is that? Resources. In these 3 different directories, we can expand it. If you expand that manifest file, for every application there is a single what is that manifest file, Android manifest file. This is the code of this one is like this. Okay, now these are the various properties. It is like a XML directory, XML file it is. Here application is there. From here application to this application, what are the various properties we can set it. Just we should know this, isn't it? What is the activity we are giving, what is the inner filter we are giving, what are the actions we are taking for this, everything. This is called application properties. What are the application properties are there? Hello backup is true, yes. Data extraction rules and full backup content, icon, label, what is the label we need to go for. If you want to change this label of this application, we can change here. I will let you know that how to change it. Okay. Now after this supporting RTL. So some kind of properties are there. This target API is 31. We are taking the version of Nugget, right? So there is a 31 option. Means this is the version of the API. And this is the activity what we are doing that. One is application. Within the application, after setting all these properties, we need to take another subdirectory, something like activity. What is the activity? We have taken the main activity, right? This is the main activity. So this activity, what class name we are giving? Here we are giving that activity name for that, and exported is true. And here what are the actions? If you are applying any actions in this main activity, that action will be takes place here. That action listeners we need to go for this. Okay, just do that. Just completely close it. It will be finished later. Now we have seen 2 files, right? One is main activity. We could see that main activity in the Java main subdirectory of app directory, and in this there is a main activity file. Now where do file main activity main, right? Activity main XML file is there. Just go to the resources. What are the resources are there? There are some resources: drawable, layout, bitmap, and values, and XML. So these are the 5 different directories are there in the resources. In this drawable means this is the background file, what are the various app background is there. If you want to change that background color, it will be in a grid manner. In this grid manner, what is the grid manner, what are the various layouts we are taking, everything is displaying that. Fill color is for all these things is fill color like this only. If you want to change the fill color also, background color will be changed. We'll come to that. Next, coming to this icon launcher, foreground. What is the foreground we are taking? Means foreground is white color we are taking, right? Like so, these are the drawable. I will let you know that. Next, come to layout. This is the most important for us. For every activity file, there is a some activity main.xml is there. That is the main activity, right? Here activity main. This is most important for our drawing. Now here there is layout file. Once you click on this enabling, it is enabling. If you are not opening that, we will not see that layout. Are you able to see any kind of layouts? No, we are not seeing anything there. Now here, once you come to this layout, here there is a palette, a library of components. What are the various components are there? Those components are there. These common components means there are common components will be used in applications commonly, and text type of files. If you want to get the text from the user, if you want to add a control to the application, we need to go for the text, right? In the text view is there, plain view is there, password is there, password. By seeing the name itself, you can understand each and every fields. These are the various fields are there. Multiple number of different text type of subtypes these are. Okay, if you want to collect the date, if you want to collect the time from the user, if you want to take a number, if you want to take any kind of multi-auto complete text views and multi-auto complete text views and check text views, these are the different ways are there into that, right? Now after that, some buttons also there. These are the different kinds of buttons will be used in our applications, and these are the widgets. We are going to discuss in tomorrow's class all these things, the layout, containers and everything like this. Okay, these are the layouts. We can, nothing is there, just simply we need to drag and add to that. Already one icon is there. Now I want to move it to top of the position. Just first let it, once we run, then we will change it, right? So these are the files. I want to run it. If you want to run it, there should be some device. That virtual device must be there into that. Okay, in that virtual device, I'm going to take a kind of virtual device we need to install. Yes, I'm going to take a virtual device. No, it is not required. Device manager. Create a virtual device. Just go to the, just see that. Here this is a virtual device. If you want to display your screen to some other devices, we can go for this. Here there is the device manager. In the device manager, create a virtual device. Now here there are different types of virtual devices. For which application, which device we are developing the application. Is it for phone, is it for tablet, is it for Wear OS and desktop and TV? For what Android device we are developing. Now I am going to develop for phone. Okay, small phone and medium size. This is also screen size also displaying and dots per inches everything. Pixel 7 Pro, Pixel 7 like this. There are different kinds of things are there. Just I am going for Pixel 7 Pro. I will select one of the device and click on next. You might not added this virtual device, so that we are not able to see that. Just click on this and come to next. Is it? Now here, what are the things are required? We need to download it. Okay. Now this will be downloaded. So these are the different kinds we should download. So Once you are downloading all these related recommended images, then it's possible to run the application. And just a minute. Yeah, this is the default application what we are taking. Just click on next. 34 API 34, right, we have taken. So that select it and go to next. Here which type of view we need required, portrait and landscape. Okay, just continue with that and finish up it. Once you finish it, automatically what AVD name we need to prepare. Just AVD name I am going with the default. Okay, just click on this. This device will be installed into that. Okay, it has been created. Now here, as it is virtual device has been created, just this is the default application what we created. Now I am going to run it. Once you start running, the screen what we designed, that will be displayed on the screen. One almost like a phone, virtual phone, it will show. There what screen we have designed, that will be shown. Here also it will create some Gradle file for that. For AVD, Android virtual device also will be created. There it will be displayed, everything. They checked out. Once it is ready, it will pop out some screen. This is only first time when we are when we are installing software, when we are creating a project for the Gradle scripts, and here when we are creating AVD. First time it will take some time. Next time onwards it won't take like that. So we should be ready with that. Once it is ready, previously how the Gradle file is ready, and automatically that file structure is displayed, right. In the same way, when it is ready, automatically that Pixel 7 Pro version will be, virtual device will be shown. For first time creating virtual device, it will take some time. It has to gather all the information regarding that virtual device. You can create more than one device also, but for every device creation it will take some time. It needs to download the library files related to that device and get ready with the application. Once it is successfully installed, that virtual device will be launched automatically. No need to wait for that. Still launching how it is created indexing. Here also it is creating indexing file. If you are trying to run that device, it will give you error. It's giving error, right? Because the respective libraries are still installing, so that it is not ready to run. Understand? So here installing failed to suggestion actions. The reason is the respective all files are not indexed properly, so that it will give error. Once it is successfully installed, like how Gradle files are installed before at the time of creating application, it is running properly, right? That's the same thing we should remember here. Everyone should be ready with this, the topics what I am explaining in this video for tomorrow's class. Otherwise, you will waste your time tomorrow in the class. Yes. Now it is ready. Okay. Now I am going to run it. Let's check it out. If everything is installed properly, the virtual device will be shown to us. Yeah. Are you able to see that virtual device of Google? You should be ready with this. Now I am going to show that how to add some controls, how to display it. Let it load. One text is there already. So still some actions are taking up. Still it is running. So still if you want to zoom in also, we can zoom. Still it is writing, we can see that here. Still it is running, so that it is not perfectly loaded everything. If it is loaded, some text we are given, my application kind of application we are given there, that will be displayed on the screen, mobile screen. This completely installation, execution and showing that output on the virtual device, everything depends on two factors. One is net speed, another one is the performance of your system what we are using. But don't get irritation, be patient till it is executed. So this is the kind of application. Here what I am doing is, still it is running. There is one option, edit option is there for us. Some kind of edit option is there. Application is running, install suggestion successful, and this is failed. And okay. So it has to show something. Anything went wrong, it will not show like that. But here I am going to add some of the controls. I am moving these controls to top of the screen. It has to show something. We can also change the text color and everything, we will show that. But there is some options, it is not installed properly, so it's giving some trouble. In that we have installed, and how to add some other controls. I want to create a sign in page. Here I want to make changes into that. How can you make changes? There is the option, we are showing the application in design mode. I can change it to source code also. There, here what is the text we are given, hello world. Here I am making it as login page. Login page. Okay. Once it is taken, just go to the device page that is taken. Here if you want to set the properties, some attributes are there for that. Just select the control, go to the attribute, it will allow you to change it. The text is displaying it left side right. Just do one thing. Now see that? Once you zoom in, you will understand what happening there. Here, if you are going to that place, okay, just select it, go to the attributes, For these attributes we are checking. Here the how the text should be. Activity is running, does not exist. Which one? My activity. Okay. We are changing, right? Install successfully. Yes. Complete. And we can also change, run one more time. But if the text view is there, that is not there. Just we are changing, right? Something. So just come to this place. Okay. In that, what is that? Text is there in that. The text should be at the left side. I want to take 16. That control I'm trying to take. And this is the layout. These are the attributes. And these are the width. How much width is there? And some of the controls will be there. These margins. What are the layout margin is there? This text is also there. The text will be taken. This text is the login what we are given there. That is the same thing it's showing there. Now here I want to add some of the controls. The same thing. What we are changing? Here we change it to login, right? So that login is showing there. Now again I want to add some email ID. Email ID in the sense that is a kind of a text. We should remember that which category, which type of controls are there in that. Just we should remember. Otherwise it will get trouble. Now here in text we will find email ID. First we will give the email ID to login. So I'm dragging and dropping into this place. Now see that this is the email ID I have added here in this design. Okay. Now what is this? This is the one more thing. Yes, the second email ID. First email ID I added. And one more thing is password field also there. We have password field. Just I'm adding that password field also there. After that I need to go for the button, right? You should complete that button. Just I'm adding that button. Okay, this is the button I have created. Okay. Now just add to that place. Now after adding all these things, don't check for these views and everything. Just continue with that process. Now just reload the application. Once you reload the application, that virtual device will be reloaded and shown to us. Previously it was showing only login, right? So it will reload and loaded with this controls what I added to that. But that view is different from one another. But how to set the layout and margins, height and width of the application, everything it will be shown. Launching the device, we can observe that what happening there inside. Here the status will be printed, everything. Yeah, after this that new AI will be displayed. The white screen will come. Yeah, UI is not responding. Why? Yeah, it is coming. Emulators will be there. Yeah, now see, you can see that all controls are displaying at this place. Just zoom in, you will identify where we added button, and designing we are added one after another, but it is showing all things at top right or left corner. But it should not like that, right? I want to arrange it in a proper way so that it will be arranged in a virtual device properly. For this what I am doing is just take out, like just take one of the things, and there is an option like place the mouse pointer on this. It has to come just before after this, and this control also come after before this. Now this done. This is the linking option, means it has to come after this login, and this is also has to come Yeah, like this it is showing. Just push it down, and this button also must be added. Just place the middle circle, hold the left button and drag. You will show one arrow that will be shown like this. Just push it down, so that once you run it, you will see the proper appearance of the control. But you should wait for it. So while designing, you should be very patient. You should not be hurry. Hurry things will not give correct results. Okay, here we can say that in the status bar we can see that. Yes, you can see that, right? Now once you click on this text button, one keypad will be enabled here. This is the one. So there is a button and input box and to email ID, password, everything is displaying. And we can go still for designing process, go to the attributes. When you are selecting it, so it will show like this, right? Here we should set that 16 the inch, what is that points, it is from left side it is showing, and after this just select this control. We have not set anything to that, right? So here just go for this much, 94 it is taking, and this one, this side also we can set something, and at the top 40 is already there, and just come to this place and again set this same thing exactly, it will be fixed. Okay, now after that we need to go like this. Here also one kind of view is there. Here also we should go for this one like this. Okay, it's enough for us. Now after setting all the attributes, okay, just rerun the application again, so that you will see the proper arrangement. Previously it is taking one on another, now it is adding one after another but at a left indentation. But here it will be adjusted into the starting one. But this close app some file is not properly created. Just I will rectify it. So these are the basic things we should understand at basic level. Then how to add these controls, how to work on this controls, I will let you know that. Yeah, so it is showing that. Once it is showing, we can understand that login, it is displaying a center. What is the button is there above this one? Yeah, we can see that. Now see how it is showing. Login, once you click on this, it will be enabled as kind of text. Here we can enter some text. What is the text we are entering? Here also we can enter some text. Because these are text fields, it will collect the data from the user. Okay, up to this, just continue with that, just refer well and bring with knowledge tomorrow. Okay, thank you.